Namaste. A lot of you I know have an L-shaped couch. It may be outdoors, it may be inside, but I'm going to show you a couple things that I like to do when I'm sitting on the corner. So you could do a half Konasana, stretching one leg off to the side, bending the other knee. And if you want to be active with this, flex the foot, engage the quads. Take a deep breath in, elongate the vertebrae. You can even extend your arms up overhead to improve the length of your back. And then as you exhale, you can come down, hinging from the hips, taking a stretch to work the inner thighs, to work the hamstrings. If you have a table in front of you and you're more flexible, you can always walk the hands or slide them out and fold deeper. You could even bring it even closer and bow your head. If you wanted to make it restorative, you could come down this low and soften the foot and relax the knee and breathe. You would come up, obviously hold that longer, sending the other leg to the side, extending the spine, flexing the foot, engaging the quads, maybe assisting the length of your back by lifting the arms overhead, and exhale, forward folding. Of course, take your time, use your hands to prop, use the table if it's available, and honor the limitation that you may experience on one side versus the other. Usually one side is a little tighter. And then if you wanted to do the full Konasana, you could extend both legs out, press down through the back of your thigh bones, jut up through the heart. Your hands could stay positioned here at the hips. Keep an elongated spine as you hinge forward. You can also ground down your shins. Some enjoy tapping or touching the toes. And again, you could also come down to the table. You would keep the toes turned up, stay on the center of your heels if you're wanting to be active with this. And if you're wanting to be more relaxed, perhaps more yin, you can have a softness to the legs. That way you're dropping more into the connective tissue or the fascia that overlays the muscles. And then you can come down slowly, again to your level of flexibility. All right, so a couple other things that you could add into this equation. You could come back to the half. You could incorporate a side bend. If you're more flexible, you can even take a hold of the toes. Just make sure that you're really rolling open through the chest, maybe gazing up underneath that top arm. And the last one I'll show you that you could explore is extending both legs, making sure the opposite thigh stays really rooted as you twist over towards the other side and fold, looking out towards the toes or gazing down towards the shin. And then of course you could also come over to this side, again making sure the opposite sit bone and thigh stays grounded as you pour over to the other side. So that's just a couple examples of something you could do while you're sitting around on your couch or lounging or visiting with friends. Please continue to incorporate more yoga and meditation into your life. It's not just about the physical poses, it's about opening up the energetic channels. It's about becoming more aware of the self the physical self, the mental self, the emotional self, and the spiritual self. Make sure that you're doing your pranayama as you're practicing, and you could even go into a state of meditation, sitting here in the corner, listening to the sounds of nature. You can even have the eyes open and just set your drishti and gaze at one object, one thing at a time, removing any of the distractions away.